In the next section, we're going to be talking about creating digital profiles, optimizing your Google My Business profile and your social media profiles for SEO. We're going to talk about why that's important. We're also going to talk about headshots and banners, how to do those properly. And these are all the different profiles we're going to be talking about. Google My Business, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, attorney directories, and business directories. So you can see there's quite a few of them there. We're going to go through all of them in detail. First of all, why social media profiles matter. One is for cold outreach. The better your profile is, the better response rate you're going to get on cold outreach. The second reason is domain authority. Adding your website to your profiles gets you backlinks that boost your domain authority. So having other websites linked to your website helps a lot with your SEO, and having your social media profiles updated to include your website helps a lot with that. Third, it enhances your SEO. Having social media profiles gives you more relevant search results. So when you type your name into Google, if you have social media profiles for your business, those are going to be relevant search results that are coming up in Google, which helps with visibility. Also, your social media profiles give you free advertisement. Even if you're not using the profiles actively, you can still put your contact information up there and a couple of photos and just use them as a billboard, even if you don't post on the platform. And third, well, not third, actually fifth, fraud prevention. Reserving your name on every platform prevents other people from stealing it, which is important because if you don't reserve your name, other people can take it and use it for reasons that you don't want them to use it for. So first, talking about headshots. Your headshot is something that's worth investing in. Get a professional headshot, and I suggest taking a step further by having a graphic designer add a professional background. Your headshot is your first impression online, and I can't overstate the importance of it. Your headshot should be of professional quality. It should not be a party pic or a selfie. Have a professional photographer take the photo. And if you can't get it looking good yourself, then hire a designer to do it. You can hire a designer off of Fiverr to put in a background for you for very cheap. And in the next slide, we'll see some examples. So these are several examples of good headshots, and this is from LinkedInCreator.io, which is an account on LinkedIn. So here's a link to it. Check that out. This person offers a lot of good suggestions about how to update your LinkedIn profile. So you can see here there's several different styles to choose from, and these are all good. So just find one that is authentic to you and go with that. But investing in a professional headshot is definitely worth it. Like I said, that's going to be your first impression online, and you want your first impression to impress people. Banners. The second most important part of your online profiles are your banners, and your banner is essentially a billboard that everyone is going to see every time they visit your profile. So this is something that's also worth hiring a graphic designer to do. You can get one made relatively cheap, unless you're a really, really good designer. I mean, I've tried to make banners myself in Canva, and they did not look good. They just looked amateurish, and you want this to be professional. So I would suggest hiring a professional graphic designer. You can get someone off of Fiverr to do it relatively cheaply, and it's well worth it because you can use the same banner for every profile. So it's kind of like a one-time investment. You make one really good one, and then you've got it to use on all of your profiles. So some specifics about what to include in the banner. You want to include your tagline, your website, and a call to action. And you should also use colors that match your branding. So the color of your banner should match the colors of your website and your logo and all of that. And your tagline should describe what you do, who you do it for, and how you do it, in as few words as possible, less than 2 seconds. You want to tell people very clearly what you do, who you do it for, and how you do it. An important note about the banner is you can use the same banner for every platform. However, all of the different platforms require banners that are different sizes. So if you hire someone to create your banner for you, which I suggest doing, also make sure that you have them give you all of the different sizes for all of the different platforms. Specifically, you want LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, because all of those platforms require a banner, and they're all different sizes. So have the person send you the proper size for each platform. Here's an example of my banner for our business, and you can see here I've got a professional headshot. The background colors match my branding, which is green. Our website has a green theme, so the banner and the headshot both match it. It clearly says what we do, who we do it for: law firm, SEO, PPC, and web design. We have a call to action: start getting more cases today. And then we've got my website, signegolegalcontent.com. It's also got a clear photo of me, which makes it more personable and inviting. The first online profile that we're going to be talking about is your Google My Business profile, because that one is the most important. There's a couple reasons for it. One, you want to prevent other people from stealing it. And two, having your My Business profile optimized is going to help a lot with search results, more than any other profile. If you have not reserved your Google My Business profile and have not optimized it, your SEO is just not performing nearly as well as it possibly could have. And this is something that you absolutely must do, is reserve your Google My Business profile right away. Fill out the entire profile. Complete each section thoroughly. Having a robust Google My Business profile is crucial for your SEO. You especially want to fill out the sections about your service areas, your practice areas, and fill those out as thoroughly as possible. Take the time to fill out your profile completely and use keywords in your profile, specifically your practice areas and location. Make sure that you're getting all of your practice areas and your location into your profile. Not having a Google My Business profile or having an incomplete profile may be silently killing your SEO if you have not done that. Now, there's several things that you want to include in your Google My Business profile. You want to have your name, your website, your practice area. Now, Google is going to allow you to choose one practice area that's going to display on your profile. Use your primary practice area for that. And if you're wondering which is your primary practice area, if you have several, use the practice area where you want more cases, because that's how Google is going to categorize you. So whichever type of cases you want more of, use that as your primary practice area. Complete your contact information, your phone number, your email, and your address. Make sure all of that is completed. Make sure you include the call button. Google allows you to have a one-touch dial where people just hit one button to call you. Make sure that you have that activated. You always want to make it as easy as possible for people to contact you, and Google is really doing you a favor by giving you a one-touch call there. So make sure that you have that connected and activated. You want to have links to all of your social media accounts. Google allows you to put links to all of your social media accounts, so make sure those are in there. Also include your business hours and update this information right away anytime that it changes. You want this information to be identical everywhere on the internet, so always keep that information updated. We're talking about your contact information. Now, going into the details of what to include in each section. In the description section, you want to include what you do, who you do it for, and how you do it. and you want to include keywords like your practice areas and your location, and also words like lawyer or law firm. So if your law firm name is Smith & Johnson, don't just put Smith & Johnson. Put Smith & Johnson San Diego Personal Injury Lawyers or something like that, because that name includes your practice area and your location, and also the fact that you're a lawyer, which is ultimately going to help people find you, and that's the goal, is to help people find you. Your profile should include at least 10 photos of your law firm. That's the number that Google currently recommends, and all of the photos should be consistent with the professional appearance that you want to present. Use the best photo as your cover photo. It could be a photo of you, it could be a photo of all the people in your law firm. Whatever the best photo is, use that as your cover photo. If you have a professional photographer come, have them take lots of pictures of your office, including the front of the building, and so that you can upload the photo of the front of your building to your Google My Business profile. If you don't have an office, don't use a fake office in the photo. Google will figure that out and penalize you for it. The services section of your Google My Business profile is super important. You make sure that you include all of your practice areas and all of your sub-practice areas, because those are all keywords that Google is going to pick up on. So Google is also going to ask you to choose your primary practice area and choose the one that you want to be most known for and the one where you want the most cases from. If you're not sure, just ask yourself what types of cases you want the most, and that's your primary practice area. Google reviews are absolutely crucial to your SEO. The more 5-star reviews you have, the more relevant you are in search results. So when you ask people for reviews, ask people for reviews through Google. You want to get the reviews onto Google, and then you can move them onto your website or wherever you want. But if you have people put reviews in other places, then they're not going to show up on Google, and the Google reviews are really what helps the most with your SEO. There are plenty of widgets and apps out there that will allow you to automatically take reviews from your Google My Business profile and automatically put them on your website. Now, here are some tips for getting more reviews. Your reviews and testimonials are super, super important, especially your Google reviews. So one way that you can do this is to give cash incentives to all of your staff for collecting Google reviews. Another way is when you ask people, ask in the first person, can you leave me a review, rather than can you leave the firm a review. It's more personal that way. And also use positive framing. When you ask people for reviews, explain that their review is going to help other people reach a positive resolution in their case. And you want to ask every client for a review. A lot of times all you have to do to get a good review is ask. But the goal is to get a 5-star review from every client. More tips for getting Google reviews. Every thank you is an opportunity to ask for a review. So, anytime a client thanks you, you can ask them if they would leave you a review on Google. And you can also ask for reviews while you're on live phone calls. It's a lot harder to say no when you're actually talking to someone than it is. It's pretty easy to ignore an email. But if you actually ask someone in person when you're talking to them face to face or on the phone, it's more effective. It's a more effective way of getting reviews. But you can also use technology to ask for reviews, like asking via text or via email. So if someone leaves you a review on Google, respond to it, whether it's good or bad. Respond quickly within 48 hours. This shows that you care and that you take your business seriously. So if you get a positive review, say thank you. And if you get a negative review, say sorry and that you'd love to rectify the situation privately. The goal is to get a review from every single client, and oftentimes all you have to do is ask. So here is an example of a good Google My Business profile. Their cover photo is a photo of the lawyers. It's a nice professional photo taken in their office building. The second photo is the front of their office building, which makes it easy to identify their office and find them. they've included their practice areas in their business category, right? So it's not just David P. Shapiro attorney, it's David P. Shapiro criminal defense attorneys. So that's going to help people find them in the search results. They've got their 5-star reviews here, 177 reviews. They've got their call button, one-touch dial activated, and they've completed their service section, their reviews and their photos. They've got their office hours, their phone number, and their website all dialed in. So this is very good Google My Business profile. The next profile we're going to talk about is your LinkedIn profile, which after your Google My Business profile, your LinkedIn profile is the second most important profile for attorneys. And in my opinion, every attorney should be on LinkedIn and should have their profile optimized, even if you don't post on LinkedIn, that you used for all of your other profiles. These are the first things that people are going to see when they visit your page. So a high quality profile picture and banner will greatly increase your connection rates on LinkedIn. The most important line on your LinkedIn profile is your tagline, and the tagline appears right below your name on your LinkedIn profile. And your tagline should tell people what you do, who you do it for, and how you do it in as few words as possible. You want to make sure that the entire tagline fits into your posts. Make your tagline short, because every post that you make, your tagline is going to appear on it, and you want the entire tagline to appear in every post. So your tagline should be as clear and concise as possible. And when we talk about tagline, this is what I'm talking about. It's the line that appears right under your name. So this is an example of my tagline. I help top-tier law firms get clients with SEO, period. The next section on your LinkedIn profile is your featured section. And the featured section is where you're going to use this section to deliver valuable tools. So specifically, you want to give something away for free and capture the email address. You can use your LinkedIn profile to capture email addresses just like you do on your website. So the way that I have my featured section set up, and what I recommend other people do, is having two offers. One is a top of funnel offer, which is you're going to offer a lead magnet, which is a long form piece of content that you give away for free in exchange for an email address. So it's going to work just like your newsletter sign up form on your website. You're going to give away the lead magnet and connect an email address. And then the second offer is you want to have a link for people to schedule an appointment with you directly through your LinkedIn profile. So this is the bottom of funnel offer, where you're actually prompting people to get in touch with you right now. So this gives you two different offers. You have a top of funnel offer and a bottom funnel offer to get people into your lead pipeline from your LinkedIn profile. And for each of these offers, you want to make sure that you're using a professional graphic. If you can't make one or have someone at your firm make one, then hire someone off of Fiverr. This is another situation where it's worth it to hire a professional graphic designer to make it look professional. Next up, we're going to talk about your LinkedIn business page. So you have your LinkedIn personal profile and you also have your LinkedIn business page. And I suggest creating a LinkedIn business page, whether you're going to use it or not. You at least want to make sure that no one else can take your business name on the platform. So making a business page at least reserves it, and it also gives you relevant search results for your SEO. So reserve your Google My Business page, reserve your LinkedIn business page, even if you're not going to use it. Fill out the page completely, including the services you offer, especially the services that you offer. And as the profile picture, you can use your logo or your personal headshot. And for the banner, you can use the same banner that you used for your personal page if you want, or you can make a new one. Just make sure that it's professional. Now, the business page also allows you to have a featured section. It works a little bit different than the personal page. The featured section, so for the featured section of the business page, you're going to use the same two posts that you use for the featured section of your personal page, but it works a little bit different. You're going to make the posts normally just like regular posts, but then you're going to pin them to the featured section of your business page. So you'll just create normal posts on your business page, and then LinkedIn has a feature where you pin them to your featured section, which is a little bit different than the personal page. And so here is what I'm talking about when we talk about the LinkedIn business page. It's got my logo for the headshot. It's got my banner here here up top. We've got the tagline: we help law firms get high quality clients. And then down here is the featured section that I was just talking about. Now these are just regular posts that are pinned to the featured section. And I've got one post is subscribe to our newsletter, and which is collecting email addresses, and then the other one is schedule a free consultation. So one prompts them to sign up for the email newsletter, and the other prompts them to make an appointment. The next page we're going to talk about is your Facebook profile. So a lot of the techniques that we applied to the LinkedIn profile can also be applied to your Facebook profile. The first thing we're going to talk about is the personal page. You have the option of making your personal page private so that no one sees it, but you have to have a personal page in order to have a business page. So some people use fake names or abbreviated names. Don't do that. You're a business, and the goal is for people to be able to find you. So if you're going to have a public personal Facebook page, use your real name so that people can find you. Now, there's several different sections. In the bio section, again, you're going to include what you do, who you do it for, and how you do it. You want to make it as concise as possible, like you've done for LinkedIn for your tagline. You can use the same tagline that you used for your LinkedIn account. You can also use the same headshot and background banner on all platforms. I don't see any downside to doing that. To the contrary, it helps people recognize you and also lets them know that you're the same person. So I would suggest just getting your tagline dialed into a few words, using that same tagline on all of your profiles, and you can also use the same headshot and background banner if you want. If you want to invest and get a few different professional headshots and background banners, you can do that also. So along with your Facebook personal page, I also suggest having a Facebook business page. You can use your photo or your company logo like you did for your LinkedIn business page. You can use the same banner that you used on your LinkedIn page and on your personal page. And like all those pages, you want to make sure that you complete all of the sections of your profile thoroughly. That's important for each of these profiles. You want to make sure that you complete all sections thoroughly, even if you're not going to be actively posting on the account. For your Facebook business page, use your law firm name. Remember that the goal is to be found. So using your law firm name helps people find you, and it's a good idea to include keywords like law, law firm, lawyer, or attorney to help people find you when they're searching for a lawyer. So you want to include those words in the name, like Smith & Johnson Law Firm or Smith & Johnson Personal Injury Attorneys. So on the business page, you're going to have a bio section, and again, you're going to use your tagline there that says what you do, who you do it for, and how you do it. You want to be concise, one sentence. You don't need to keep reinventing the wheel. So if you just get your tagline down to where you can keep using this on all of your profiles. For your business category, you're going to choose your primary practice area, and you want to make sure that your business category is displayed on your profile. And that's true for your Google My Business profile also. You want to make sure that the business category, aka your primary practice area, is displayed right there on your profile. Also, make sure that you add your website and all of your contact information, including your phone number, email address, and your hours of operation. Facebook also allows you to have a call now button, and just like on your Google My Business profile, make sure that call now button is activated so that people can call you with one click from their mobile device. That's going to make it as easy as possible for people to call you. I also suggest connecting WhatsApp. so that people can call you with one click on WhatsApp as well. Like your LinkedIn profile, Facebook also allows you to have a featured section, which means that you can pin your offers to the featured section of your profile. And for Facebook, you're going to create a post just like a normal post, and then you're going to pin the post to your featured section just like you did for your LinkedIn business profile. And again, I recommend using one top of funnel offer and one bottom of funnel offer. So I would suggest pinning one post that invites people to sign up for your newsletter and one post that invites people to schedule a consultation or an appointment with you, and use those two posts in your featured section. Also, if you have any other offers like a book or a course or some other product, include those in your featured section as well to help you boost sales. And here's an example of our Facebook business page. You can see here I've got the company logo for our headshot. I've got our same banner here that I've used for LinkedIn, and it says what we do, who we do it for. It's got a prompt call to action, start getting more cases today, our website. We've got the call now button activated so people can call us with one click. Here is our intro. It states very quickly and clearly what we do, who we do it for, and how we do it. We've got all of our contact information filled out, including links to all of our social media. And then in the featured section, we've got two offers here. We have our website blueprint, which is inviting people to sign up for the email newsletter. That's actually a lead magnet. And then we also have an SEO course, which is one of our other offers that we have for sale. Those are the only two that you can see, but there's actually more offers here to schedule an appointment. But these are you can only see two of them, but you can put more. Next up is your Twitter business profile. I suggest having a Twitter profile for your business, even if you're not going to use it, to get the backlink, if nothing else. Twitter gives you a really good backlink if you include your website in the profile, which you definitely should do. You're going to see that a lot of the same techniques that you used for other platforms, for LinkedIn and for Facebook, you can also apply to Twitter. So whether you have a personal Twitter profile or not is up to you, but I do suggest having one for your business, at least to reserve your business name and also get the backlink. So you want to make it as easy as possible for people to get a hold of you always. So I suggest enabling public direct messaging on Twitter so that people can contact you directly through the platform. So what to include on your Twitter business profile is going to be pretty much the same as the other platforms. You want to have a professional profile photo, you want to have a banner, you want to fill out your profile completely. Make sure that your profile is public, otherwise people won't be able to find you. So you want to fill out all of your contact information, include your location, and make sure that your location is visible on your profile. On every platform, you want to have a link to your website. These are valuable backlinks that the platform gives you for free. So make sure that you take advantage of them. Include the link to your website on Twitter and on all of the other platforms. The backlinks boost your visibility and your domain authority. So make sure you include them. For the bio, you can use the same tagline that you used for Facebook and LinkedIn, what you do, who you do it for, how you do it. Also include a call to action, encouraging people to get in touch with you. Like the other platforms, include your business category and make sure that it's visible on your profile. So Twitter, like the other platforms, allows you to pin a post. The other platforms allow you to pin multiple. With Twitter, it's only one. So you want to pin, whether you use your top of funnel offer or your bottom of funnel offer is up to you, but have a offer pinned to the top of your Twitter profile, whether it's a prompt for people to sign up for your email newsletter or whether it's a prompt to schedule an appointment with you is up to you, but include a featured pinned post that has a call to action at the top of your profile. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Here's an example of my Twitter profile, or our business Twitter profile. We've got the company logo for the headshot. We've got our banner. Here we've got what we do, who we do it for, how we do it, and we've also got a couple of calls to action. I apologize that it's a little bit blurry. It's just because it's a long page that I'm trying to fit into one slide. We've also got our business category, which I'm a marketing agency. For you, it will be a personal injury lawyer or immigration lawyer or something like that. We've got links to our website, and we've also got our location in here. Twitter also gives you, make sure that you use your full address in your website. Twitter gives you this full location box here with a contact button so that people can contact us with one click. And then down here, we've got our featured post, which is telling people to sign up for our newsletter and giving away our website blueprint. Our website blueprint is our lead magnet. So that's what this featured post is here. It's sign up for our newsletter and you'll get our website blueprint for free. Next up is your Instagram profile. I suggest having an Instagram profile for your business, even if you're not going to be actively posting, for all the reasons that I suggest having a Twitter profile for your business, even if you're not going to be actively posting. Get the backlink, keep other people from using your business name, and also just use it as a billboard. Instagram allows you to have 3 pinned posts, so you can use these 3 pinned posts to operate like a billboard for your law firm. So even if you're not actively posting, people who visit your profile will see those pinned posts. One tip here, make sure that the post can be easily read without people actually having to click on them. You want the messaging to be as visual and visible as possible. And as always, you want people to be able to contact you as easily as possible, so make sure that your privacy settings allow you to accept public DMs. DM being direct messages. So for the 3 pinned posts on your Instagram profile, I suggest 1, using a testimonial, which is proof of your excellence. 2, having a top of funnel offer, which is your lead magnet and newsletter sign up. And then 3, offering a consultation or a case evaluation, and essentially an invitation to make an appointment with you. So here is our business Instagram profile. We're using our logo for the headshot. We have our business category clearly described here. We're a marketing agency. You are going to be a law firm. We've got in the about section, we've got what we do, how we do it, who we do it for. We've got our contact info clearly displayed, phone number, email, address. We've got links to our website, and we've also got a call to action. See our offers and get our website blueprint for free. Now, here are our pinned posts. One of them is our lead magnet and newsletter sign up. The other is a testimonial. And the third one is a product that we're offering, which is this course. If you don't have a product like a book or some other product that your law firm offers, you can put an invitation to make an appointment right here for your third Instagram post. Next up is the YouTube profile. Again, I suggest reserving your YouTube profile even if you're not going to use it, for all the reasons that I mentioned before. 1, you want to get the backlink. 2, you want to reserve your name so that no one else can use it. And 3, it just serves as a billboard for your company and gives you a relevant search result in Google. So you can use the same profile picture and the banner that you used for your other social media accounts. Again, you want to include keywords in your account name. So Smith & Johnson criminal defense lawyers, Smith & Johnson personal injury law firm, etc. In the about section, you're going to include what you do, who you do it for, and how you do it. Again, that's going to be your tagline. You can use the same tagline. Make sure that you include links to your website, which is very important. You want to get those backlinks, and again, fill out your profile completely, especially your about section, your practice areas, and the contact info. So now here is an example of a law firm that has a very good YouTube profile. Their banner, they've got a nice photo here of their law firm. Their headshot is another photo of their law firm. Notice that they're professional. The name, they've got law group right there in their name, Schaus Law Group, which helps people find them. And their description, they've got Schaus Law Group, California. There's a location keyword, criminal defense. They've got their website and their social media accounts. So this is a very good law firm YouTube profile. Next up, we're talking about attorney directories. Now, there are several attorney directories that you can sign up for and create a profile for free. And I definitely recommend doing that. Why? Again, because they give you valuable backlinks, they give you relevant search results, and these directories can also be direct sources for leads, meaning that potential clients can actually find you and contact you through the platform. So the important things here are to fill out your profile completely, especially your practice areas and your location. Make sure that you include a link to your website, all of your contact information, and also if the platform offers a call now button, meaning that you can call with one click, make sure you have that activated, just like with all of the other platforms. So here is a list of attorney directories that you can sign up for free. So I definitely recommend signing up for these ones because it doesn't cost you anything. And those are Avo, Justia, FindLaw, and Lawyers.com. There are other attorney directories that charge money, and whether you want to sign up for those or not is up to you. It's going to depend on your budget and preferences. I do know of some lawyers who've used the paid directories successfully, but they're not necessary for your SEO. So these are the paid directories. You know, whether you want to use them or not is up to you. Martindale, Hubbell, Nolo, Super Lawyers, and National Trial Lawyers. And there's probably some other ones too. Business directories. So aside from attorney directories, there are also general business directories that also will allow you to have a profile and will give you backlinks and accomplish a lot of the same purposes as the attorney directory. And again, you want to make sure that you fill out your profile completely, include all your contact info, activate the call button, and make it as easy as possible for people to find you. These are the business directories that I would suggest signing up for. They offer free profiles, so there's really no reason not to do it. Yelp, Better Business Bureau, Chamber of Commerce, yellowpages.com, and also superpages.com. These two are actually attached. So when you create a yellowpages.com account, you'll also get a superpages.com account. And I recommend claiming and completing your profile on all of these platforms. Why? Backlinks, increased visibility, relevant search results. You can get leads directly through the platform, and it also keeps people from stealing your business name. These are free resources, so I suggest taking advantage of them.